Alright, this will be my only Final Fantasy XIV video of today. I felt bad that I couldn't do this dungeon last night. I'm just tired and tipsy. A note that Square Enix will probably never hear, but I really wish they would. And I think it's a very simple thing to do. If you do try to use their party selection thingy where you can run with Y'shtola and Thancred and Menphilia and Urianger, each of these come with a little bit of dialogue, and sometimes it depends on who you have in the party as well, like how they'll converse with each other. And it makes me sad. I could go healer and leave Urianger out of the picture, or I could go Dragoon, because I don't have any other level 75 jobs. It's 74 and 73, I think, is what I have for Paladin, whatever. And I'm thinking that Urianger, I'd like to hear him out. Even now, I'm still questioning my going healer, White Mage. But I think the interaction between these three is going to be better. I've already run one dungeon with Thancred, Menphilia, and Lise, I think, was still with us at the time. I'm not saying she died, I'm just saying I think that's who the other damage dealer was. No, I'm sorry. I had the choice. I have yet to use Urianger. I had Alphino and Alysae, and Alphino's a healer, so I used Alysae. She's a red mage, give or take. Close enough. Pretty close, actually. But she would also dash directly into AoEs, as red mages can do with one of their abilities. Anyway, let's go to it. But what you could do, Square Enix, is even if you don't choose Urianger or one of these other party members, they can come along anyway, just for the dialogue. Not even to help at all, just for the dialogue. Just maybe they're hanging around and getting a scope of the place. I don't care, but the dialogue is the only reason I'm running this with this NPC group instead of other players, because it's faster as hell with other players. But whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Here we go. Durability. No, nothing's in the red. We're fine. So this is the Qitana Revel. And actually, since I have a second, after this little intro, we are inside of a temple. We got those owl statues. They are growing, not glowing, but they have purple gem eyes. We have this oddly decorated, kind of like skeleton or ghoul or whatever caster with a staff. Seems to be floating. Some hidden air pocket. There's a couple of them. And I've watched a video, but yeah, I know it's to look out for. But we're in a temple, stone walls. There are patterns all over some of the walls. The Qitana Revel. Alright. I'll do my best to say out loud what these other party members say on the screen. Thancred is our tank. Menphilia is kind of a ninja kind of thing. And Y'shtola is no longer a white mage. She's kind of a black mage. I think it says sorceress is her title or whatever. Here's the first boss. Guardians of the Revel, in the name of the Emperor, I bid you awaken. Have care, I sense ether emanating from the statues. Right. Open your eyes and purge the ravel of his taint. Really the two things to look out for in this guy, and it will also translate into the next boss. No real tank busters, but there are these. Come on, Y'shtola, Menphilia, really? God, they don't even care. All of the owl statues. That was Menphilia. All of the owl statues will have a line attack that these two ladies are completely ignoring, because I guess it really doesn't do a whole lot of damage, so not a big deal, I suppose. So annoying. And then he'll have circle attacks, but he'll have beams coming from him to each owl that he's activating at the time. and you want to generally hide behind one of these broken stone walls to not get hit by it. The next fight will make that a little tad bit more complicated. After the trash, of course. I can't remember if there's trash. And then he'll have circular AoEs you want to get out of the way of. It's, yeah, is what it is. Alright, Thanker, do your thing. We got a couple big old cube stone monsters and like one of those kind of golems with the tall kind of pyramid head. We got a roaming, ronking thorn cube that's about to join the fight. You know what? I'm gonna stun bitches. There's a line attack from that thorn cube. Double stun. Double rainbow all the way across the sky. I think they're all... I can't tell if they're focus firing at all. I guess they kind of are. Just like in the last time I ran with these NPCs, they're not the fast DPS, obviously. They don't AoE, they all focus fire, one at a time. Y'shtola is casting Tornado of the Seventh Dawn, which I'm not even sure what that's doing. It's not making any like magical effect I can see. But you can't see other people's... where I have it set so I can't see other people's dots or AoEs or spell effects generally, just to reduce clutter. Alright, go ahead. They haven't been talking as much in this one. What'd you get hit by, Minfilia? What are you standing in? And could you not? Alright, who are you guys going after next? This guy? So, some of these cubes, and I think that the last fight I just did with the other group had this, like this monster head reaches out of the cube. I'll let your imagination describe what that actually looks like. Which one are you going for?
Take this.
I doubt I'll be doing it this way ever again. The only really, really cute thing that happened in the last time I ran with these is that it involved going across this really thin, like, line, and you could just see little Minfilia, like, slowly, I mean, like, walking slowly, balancing across this line path, you know, not to fall, whereas Thancred basically dashed, and Alice more or less did the same thing. Ronkin' dreamer, silly little dreamer. Alright, so this time... Oh, shit, I want to go to the other side. So this time they'll switch sides up. You don't even know where to stand. I think that the devs just didn't want to program it. But honestly, I'm doing so little on this particular boss fight, it doesn't really matter. But it's a little bit more fun if you don't see the eyes on one side, then the eyes are on the other side. Just FYI, if that's an easier way for you to figure it out. So I'm on the right side. I can see the eyes on the other side of this wall. Damn it, I want to spam. Stop, don't target me, I'm spam. Every 2 minutes I can spam for like 10 seconds. Let me do it. Alright. Those look kind of like what you might think a lich looks like. We're running along a stone corridor. This is all still temple. It's all carved. It's all very intricate. And we're approaching a circular platform that's raised up from the rest of the ground around it, and a big old kind of like gorilla-shaped but stone with like bull horns of stone, and then two what kind of look like blaster things on his shoulders, and like basically big boulders for fists. Here we go, Lozatl. This one is interesting because the tank buster hits kind of hard. You know, it's not nothing. So stone fist is the tank buster. I have my 30-second cooldown shield on tank grid, so nothing. He'll do Sun Toss, just a circular area we want to get out of. And, let's see, Lozatl Scorn, I think we'll do one of the pillars. Yeah, so you see this purple thing lit up over there, this gorilla of stone, you want to get to the other side, so you're not hit by it. Whatever side the purple light up pillar or statue is the side it's going to be on. Heat up is going to heat up one of those two shoulder things, and you don't want to be on the side of him that is heated up. And he will generally turn after using it some direction, so you're not always sure exactly. Let's get my shield on Thanky Tank again. Heat up. So it's on his left shoulder. He's going to turn. Oh, okay. He's not turning yet. Lozatl Scorn will put that guy on blast, so I don't want to be... Okay. So the only safe place is over in this corner. I'm a little scared. So like standing next to the boss at that point in time, not a bad idea, but he will probably also throw in some sun tosses eventually. I'm actually... Yeah, I'm going to save my... presence of mind thing. What was the condition for getting a Flatus Misery? Because I've never used it still. What has to happen? I can't remember. I think do I have to use up all of my... Here, Lozatl Scorn with heat up again. Here we go. So I don't want to be on this side. I know that. And I don't want to be on that side, so I want to be like right here. Sweetness. There's my heal with some mana back. Sun Toss. Sorry, Minfilia. When you do fights with the NPCs like this, entire dungeons, it'll be slow, obviously, but you will get to the end of when things get crazy. Fire 4. Oh, it's Fire 4. Okay, so he's got like fire and wind magic. Lozatl Scorn while he's heated up. So, okay, not on this side. Where are you gonna turn? Turn that. Oh, that's easy peasy. That's a big fucking window, baby. Where'd you guys all get hit by before that? I'm curious. Big old stone monk is gone. We got all the fucking gear's mine. Duh. I'm level 406. Cool. Now we are kind of into this like catacombs kind of area, or a cave. There are some man-made structures, for lack of a better word. Intelligent design or whatever. Bats, leave me alone. Thancred, get him. Thancred, get him. Thancred, AoE. Thank you. Jeez, bud. So bats just fly to nowhere, and they'll attack the first one in. And easy. It's easy to deal with when you can stun them, or when if you have a tank that's actually doing something. I might cheese this a little, not cheese it, but come on, guys, keep up. No, no, I can't force you. Okay, so the NPCs will not follow me. The only way you can get this to go any faster is if you're a tank. Or if I go pull. I could just go pull these guys. I'm gonna test that out. The bats are close to dead. Hey, Thancred. Pick him up for the baby. Shit. These snakes have a wide cone. And there's a big old chameleon too. With horns. With like bull horns in the front. Anaconda and chameleon. My anaconda do want to try to cone attack. Horned iguana. See, I was gonna say iguana, but the head looks way more chameleon to me. Yeah, well, I guess it looks kind of iguana too, yeah. When I saw somebody else's video, I was thinking iguana, and also thinking chameleon. Fire 4, the 7th Dawn. It takes as long to cast. Oh, she's got water too. It takes as long to cast it as it does to say it out loud. Oh, here we go. And the ground was shaking. Oh wait, you're still alive. Though thankfully nowhere near the fabled might of Lozado. Its design calls to mind the Ronkin legends of giants. Fascinating. Crush intruders. Roar. Okay. And then the ground is shaking. What's that? Keep your guard up. There it is again. Stay on your guard. We are near the tremor's source. Go down some more cave pathways. Get a treasure coffer. With something from my pally? Or my dragoon? Yay, cool. Got a couple crocodiles. Crocodilios. And another anaconda. Ophelia, stop running into AoEs. Oops, no. Okay, so yes, using Afflatus Solus will charge Afflatus Misery stuff. I thought it was something like that. I just don't have to cure all that much. I guess I could let Thancred go mostly down. He heals himself because he's a freaking gunbreaker. That's what they do. It's one of their biggest tanking things. Mitigation through self-healing. But they do it more, I believe, than Warrior, and maybe a. I don't think they can do it AoE like Dark does. But. Tremor, more bats. Thancred teleported to me. My red lily is almost. Thancred, stop healing yourself. Aha! Finally have Afflatus Misery. Deals unaffected damage to target and all enemies nearby with a potency of 1240. Here you go, baby. Let's get these agrounders. See, Thancred just healed himself again. It's crazy. Hello, heal now. That's what I tried to do. Thancred. Honestly, I don't think it did that much damage. To target and all enemies nearby with a potency of 1240 for the verse, I mean 50%. Yeah.
Gloves are off.
Pretty good, obviously a pretty strong, like, single target nuke. Alright, we get another rumble. A piercing cry rings out through the temple. A deafening cry rings out through the temple. Earrings. Critical piety. Critical piety. Cool, they're an upgrade. Cool beans. Earrings. Item level 4. We're down one more stone pathway. This is still cave stuff. It's not carved. Uneven floor, uneven walls. There was a big, like, orange ball of, like, fire or some other energy, kind of a shield. There were chains coming from all the walls, like, keeping this thing contained. It's called Bat Squatch. It's a flying, thick, massive bat with, like, kind of tiger face, but blind. By the gods, it's hideous that such a beast could survive down here all this time. Yeah, it's almost, yeah, it's gonna be... Oh, we get a limit break already. It did 4% of its HP. Alright, Ripper Fang is just a tank buster. Soundwave is unavoidable AoE damage. Subsonics, it will summon some circles. Things from the roof will fall. Or it's just a stomp thing. Oh, it's a stomp thing and then things from the roof will fall. Jeez, dude. By the way, the things from the roof, two big ones could be these pillars, right? And in theory, they fall in the direction of the thicker part of their shadow. Like that. Am I having a little lag? We're down to 60. I'm purposely not healing Thancred so I can get... I mean, I could have... Don't I have a... I think I might have an AoE version of a Flatus Solus. We have... oh shit, Minophilia. Trying to, like, work specifically toward more Afflatus Miseries. It's a little bit of a risky playstyle. I'm also pretty sure I have an AoE version of Afflatus Solus. I don't know. What are you doing now? Okay, more stompy stomps. Right. It's pretty easy to gauge where that thing is going to fall. I believe also if you get hit by those, if you get hit by the ones that fall straight down, or if you get hit by the ones that they'll fall over after that, you get vulnerability stacks. One per, but you don't want to happen. over, guys. Doesn't matter. What do we get this time? Another Dragoon gear. Yay. Cool. Now we're running through kind of a watery tunnel. Just about ankle-high water. It's flowing to a waterfall. Let's pause and absorb this view. Oh wait, sorry. My ears won't stop ringing. Would that we could stop and rest, but we must press on. And now, at last, Raktika Falls. And indeed, can we get up here? No. Before we fall, we see a big old massive tree in the middle of our view here, which might be where Slitherbout is. And we just see a lot of other big trees, a lot of green foliage, leaves, rocks to the left and right. And we'll fall down one fall. We're in another, like, running beautiful water. God, this is like my dream exploration in real life. I love waterfalls. And being able to walk, not jump down them, obviously, because that's not a thing that happens. But we got Forgiven Flatteries and Forgiven Violence. The Forgiven Violence is akin to a gorilla, and the Flatteries are like thin wolf rats. That's one way to put it. Forgiven Violence will do an AoE, and Philia will run into it, because why wouldn't she? It's the best way to do things, right? Just gives me a second. I don't think that I have anything to use. By the way, I almost never use Cure 3. I don't even know I have it on my bar. I barely also have never used Benediction on purpose. Although I should, probably. I don't really have any... Can we go down this? Is this the way to go? Nope. Nope. I don't know where to go. Oh, up the tree. There we go. Duh. We're going up a thick tree root, maybe? Branch? Sin Eaters, we're getting close. The sooner we get this over with, the better. And from now on, we'll have some circular AoEs to avoid from jackasses throwing shit at us. Or dropping shit at us. Oh, it's the gorilla things along the... Yeah. What do we get now? Okay, no, I can't use it. We have a bomb we want to focus. The Echo of Qitana. And then some flying, kind of ram-headed jackanapes. And the bomb will try to explode if it gets low enough. Self-destruct there, baby. Cool. We got him. Get him. Nymphelia, don't get hit by that. You fucking would. But no, I don't currently have an AoE version of Afflatus Solus, which is our Lily heal single target. Good heal. Recharge a Lily every like 15 or 20 seconds in combat. Heals the same as Cure 2 for no mana.
I'll show you.
I have this plenary indulgence that I never use either. It's... If you use it before...
Prepare yourself.
2 Forgiven Violences will drop down. Thancred might eventually pick them up, who knows. Another Echo of Qitana is lounging around close by there. I'm gonna pick him up. How dare you? Thancred? self-destruct isn't even all that big of an AoE, really. The Qitana bomb behind the wall showed me the next path, so here we go. Forgiven Flattery, kind of the wolf rat thin spiky things, and then 2 more Forgiven Thieveries, which are like the flying ram-horned, like curling bighorn sheep kind of horn.
I'll show you.
Did I get something else? They're like so close together in health by 10 or 15% that I don't even know if they're actually... Oh, more violence. Uh-oh. Punch, punch, punch. Almost 14,000 in damage with the Flatus Misery, plus half of that to the other one. That was pretty cool. Still not necessarily something I should fish for, unless I get better at fishing for it, but should be using a Flatus Solace on cooldown practically, well, not on cooldown, but we're going to go down one more bit massive thick, right, it slides us down. We are in a rectangular arena, stone floor, white, massive, furry paws, and I want to say baboon head in the middle, 2 wolf heads on the other side. So it's a Cerberus, but baboon middle, wolves on the sides. I would have thought that one side would be a wolf and the other side might be a tiger, but they both look too wolfy to me. The Lightborn of Raktika. Again, there's no point. Yeah, there's no point in bringing these guys to the fight. I'm gonna do the rest of these. Nothing cute happened in this one. Rend will be a tank buster. I've already got my shield on him. Yeah. Shield plus his own defenses did good. Hound of Heaven. You want to make sure this little beam turns purple. That way, you'll still get attacked, but you will no longer get the debuff, which I believe is a vulnerability up. So just move far enough away that it's purple. Glossolaria is probably AoE, unavoidable. Yeah. Who'd have thunk it? Poison. So this is gonna Viper Poison's gonna leave poison circles, and then he'll move to one side of the thing. He'll inhale. So maybe make sure that you're not gonna be in the poison when you're inhaled, and then also you're gonna be pushed. Make sure you get pushed into poison. The NPCs do this good, and then the poison disappears. So after that, it doesn't really matter. Rend, tank buster. I'll give you that. Hey, my. Almost 21,000. Concession of Faith is a stack up in the middle. Why are you guys going way the fuck back there? That was weird. Okay, you can stack up literally right in front of the boss there so that nobody has to run that far. That was stupid, but basically, runaway Minfilia, good girl. Okay, cool. Good lady, sorry. I think you... Wait, why do you have... Oh, triple cast. Oh, cool. Yeah, get your fucking shell. Viper Poison again. This will also target a player. So they want to make sure they leave a line for everybody to get A, sucked in, not through poison, via inhale, and B, then ejected out with the wall thingy. Here we go. Thanker did a good job putting it off to the side. Poison gone. And we're good. Tank Buster again. I'm actually gonna let that hit so I can heal it up. He fucking re-healed before I could do it. Jerk ass. Yeah, jerk ass. That's what I said. Hound of Heaven on me. I got purple. I'm good. What I was thinking about this is that you could theoretically probably hit other party members. Like, so maybe, I don't know if that's how it works, but maybe make sure. You guys, okay, that's weird. So for that thing, I think I might have been a little bit too in the middle. That could be my bad. But yeah, AoE unavoidable. Wait, oh, I did. Okay, yeah, I got hit by the fire. That's why I have vulnerability on me right now. Interesting. I like that, Billy. What you got? Like a missile from Sky. Hound of Heaven. Oh shit, it's on me! Fuck. I didn't get away. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I didn't get away. I wasn't looking. I shouldn't be allowed to make videos. But Y'shtola seemed to do some kind of meteor thing. That was pretty cool. That's her limit break. Viper Poison again. I will put it on this side. And get out of it. Yeah. You're gonna die anyway. Okay, so one of the things I didn't get to explain properly was a stack up mechanic. You want to stack up on the middle face, basically. And then the other two faces are gonna have lightning in their direction. So that's why the middle is safe, and you stack up in the middle in that stack up mechanic. The next time he does it, the fire breath will come from the middle, and we'll have a little bit of a cone, so that's why I was unsafe and got vulnerability. And you'll have a split up mechanic. So the split up, they can go to either side. Everybody should go to either side. And obviously away from the two that have the split markers on them. Already possess a cane? I don't already possess a cane. Unable to obtain the Revel Keeper's Cane. You mean the one that's literally in my inventory right now? And I'm literally equipping right now? Okay. Alright, cool. It's gonna be a long video. We're gonna continue with the story quest that happens afterward. Cutscene with the dead Cerberus thing, which I never actually saw the name of. My bad, sorry. But it was the Light Warden. The dead Cerberus is glowing with light, and as has happened every time up to now, pulses of the light will reach out and enter me. I believe. We're about to find out. So it coalesces in one bright bulb of light in the sky a little bit. The screen flashes white this time. I think we are in a dark plane now with the light in front of us, just me. Lots of sparklies coming off of it in all sorts of directions, spiraling patterns. It's very pretty. And one mote, two mote, three motes. Kind of just trailing sparklers of light going to me. 4, 5, and then it's dwindled down to the last bigger one. We glow for a bit, pulse, and we are white screen out of the black void. That's the first time Y'shtola has witnessed it. And lo and behold, we have night in the Rak'tika Great Woods.
The Light Warden is dead. The Blessed's prayers have been answered.
Aye, that they have.
Yeah, no point in all in having
Her condition yet troubleth thee?
Having the Scions run with me is...
It does. Though she shows no immediate signs of corruption, the danger remains. She must be told.
Aside from having more time to describe what I'm seeing on the screen, which is a big point of this channel, but stop and smell the roses, basically.
Would you describe it to me, Marie-Ange? Paint for me a picture with your words.
Describe what? You're not blind.
A sea of shimmering stars. Diamonds strewn across a raven gown. Boundless and beautiful.
She's not blind.
'Tis an exquisite sight, not unlike that of the source. Calm and gentle and forgiving.
Or is it that she has this other weird sight, which is why she sees something in me that bothers her? And,
I can see it.
For however deep the void, or wide the expanse, there is no shore so distant as to be beyond the reach of light. Ominous though that may sound, given our present travails.
Well fought. Let us return home.
we're walking through the cave system. We see images, pictograms on the walls, light versus dark, cities on fire.
The murals. If I am not mistaken, they predate the Empire.
How can you tell?
A peculiarity of the paint. Most are made from mineral-based pigments. But whatever was used here is older than anything I have ever seen. According to Almet, this sanctuary was built to preserve the wisdom of the ancients. What events do these murals commemorate, I wonder?
Must you always linger after defeating your enemies? Navigating these halls on foot is exhausting.
Come to lead us to safety, have you?
I was bored. But how is the hero of the hour?
I got a new staff.
Fighting fit, I see.
And earrings.
Keep up the good work.
You're plotting something.
Every hour of every day. But never you mind about that. As I have told you 1,000 times before, I like to watch. Nothing more.
I think
Well,
I'm sure everybody said that.
I would quit this place, and I suggest you do the same. There is yet work to be done. Ah, there is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
He says, looking at the murals.
You recognize these scenes?
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would. Until one calamitous day when the world was divided across 10 and 3 reflections, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it. And the worst part? No one could remember it. Not really. Just fragments and fleeting memories of an achingly familiar world. A vision shared of a paradise lost, preserved only in song and scripture and paint. Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again, to look, learn, and remember.
Then share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Before the Great Sundering, there was one world. A world that knew naught but peace and prosperity.
This is the one that I thought was a town on fire.
Until it was faced with a crisis. Unprecedented, terrifying. Civilization found itself perched upon a precipice, staring into oblivion.
The shadowy things could also theoretically be weirdly shaped demons with eyes, but I don't. I think they're buildings.
But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest.
This looks like kind of an upright cow with a ring above its head. This is all purple, and purple wings as well. Arms crossed, and some little humanoid kind of worshippers around it.
Zodiac was his name, and by his grace was the calamity averted.
Zodiac. That's a cool name.
Zodiac.
A savior mighty and magnificent, deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought, yet some thought otherwise.
We have the dark Zodiac, and then a light version, almost an exact copy, but white instead, kind of like a bluish tint to the white. And then they're kind of looking at each other, and there seems to be some kind of a fiery, almost like a phoenix kind of symbol in between them. But
from the fears of these naysayers would rise Hydaelyn, she who was to serve as his shackles, to bind him and hold him in check.
Huh.
And so they fought, and they fought, and they fought, and in the end, Hydaelyn was victorious.
This was the white symbol, kind of like smashing down feet first into a fallen black symbol.
With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. And thus was Zodiac banished and his being divided. That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
Yeah, Hydaelyn was always supposed to be the good one, and
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods. But...
What? Not gods of the first? Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh. Oh. They are gods after a fashion, yes. But no different from the kind with which you are so intimately acquainted. Formed of faith and prayer, of conviction and devotion. The eldest and most powerful of primals.
You have spun quite a tale. Yet you have not explained the role of the Ascians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
Finally you ask the right question. And shrewd questions warrant honest answers. We Ascians know because it is our history, our story. It was we who summoned Zodiac, we natives of that sundered paradise. Now, do you see why we yearn for the great rejoining? For our world, for our people, for all creation to be made whole again. Wouldn't you wish for the same?
Yeah, that was some stuff right there, eh? We'll see what happens next. Talking to Yestola. What? I'll get this on Dragoon. White Mage did all the work, but Dragoon doesn't get into parties as easily, and it's also much easier to heal, in my opinion. That was an enlightening experience, though not in the way I'd hoped. Do you suppose there's any truth in Emet-Selch's claims? The burden of knowledge. Hold on, sorry. The burden of knowledge is also complete. We get an ether current, experience points, Gil. The burden of knowledge. Cool. I still can't fly, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I don't mind running back here. I'm gonna teleport back to Fanau to get the sleep rested XP. And I'll see you guys next time. This video's already long enough. I don't have the sponsor list pulled up, so whatever. I'll see you. Hope you enjoyed. Later.